The European football culture is a spectacle to see. Some of the best tifo designs, hostile atmospheres and pyro shows to motivate the players further. But the question is, who have the best ultras in European football? And in my opinion, it's Slavia Prague from Czechia. Not only one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, but have a passionate fan base when it comes to football. Consistently making incredible tifos, planned out superbly and always created by the supporters. I've been to the Prague derby and seen it firsthand. Slavia versus Ajax, they created another display. But today in the Champions League, they face Premier League leaders Arsenal. A massive occasion, a big test for a club who didn't concede in October. And even Arsenal are great at creating tifos too. That was a big joke, but tonight in the stands, it should be class. Welcome to Prague. This is one of my favourite cities in Europe, and we're going to be having a little walk around this morning. It's full of tight streets, brilliant architecture. This is my third time here, but it never gets old. And this is the perfect example of the architecture, which I'll mention many times, just brilliant. This must be top 3 European cities in Europe, facts. All of these top class streets, different colours, different designs. Oh, what a stunning place. But we haven't even seen any of the major tourist attractions yet. You've got the new City Hall here, you've got the National Library just to the left. It really is just so good to be back. Yeah, I'll tell you what folks, you can just look around. This is disgustingly good. I mean, you guys have got to leave a like on this video if you think Prague is the best city in Europe. And now we are talking. We've got the astronomical clock just here, one of the tourist attractions in the city. The church in the distance, a massive square just in front of us. This city just doesn't disappoint. And then this is the massive square we are talking about. I promise this isn't just a Prague city vlog. There is football tonight. What we have planned tonight is quite something. Slavia Prague have invited me for the game tonight because I've been twice before. One for the game against Ajax in the Europa League and one for the Prague derby, which did not disappoint. But they've invited me back for this Champions League night against Arsenal, a massive club which is obviously the table toppers in the Premier League right now. I can just sense tonight is going to be special. And now in front of us on the Fusion Josh Tours is the Powder Gate Tower. It's a Gothic tower in Prague and it is one of the original city gates. It separates the old town to the new town. And to be fair, as you can see, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? But if you ask me, the Gothic architecture on this looks pretty cool. Right, is that it? Just to attract this amount of crowd then? Maybe I'm not giving it the respect it deserves. I have never seen so many people waiting for a clock to be rung in my life. I mean, to be fair, it's one of the most iconic clocks in the world, so I understand it. Just in front of us this time is the Old Town Bridge Tower. It's another Gothic monument, isn't it? Look at that, beautiful. And it just doesn't end around here. Look how beautiful this is. And I can't stop saying it, but you got the Prague Castle in the distance, going across the bridge now, but the weather is absolutely superb. But in all honesty, I thought I was gonna be coming to this country and it was gonna be freezing in November, but it's far from it right now. I'm good. But we need to talk about Footballogy, which is the best app for any ground hopper. If you go on the nearby fixtures, 50 kilometers, it's going to load up and say Slavia Prague versus Arsenal. Click on that and you've got all the form details, absolutely anything. You can go on the directions, press that, and you've got literally sorted for me later, let's put it that way. A new feature they've added is the Hall of Fame, which you can tick off as you go along to everywhere worldwide, including the Bombonera, which I have done. Not to brag or anything. It is the best app for any ground hopper. You should scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to download. And look where we are now, outside the Fortuna Arena, the home of Slavia Prague, ahead of the big game tonight. Back to the stadium, which has a McDonald's attached to it and a drive-through too. But I really cannot describe how good it feels to be back. I'm just inside the club shop, and since the last time I've come here, it's completely changed. They've actually invested into a brand new shop, it seems. They've renovated the whole lot and it looks so much more smarter now. The away shirt looks so smart. The third shirt too, I must say, looks really, really smart as well. But the locker room vibe you're getting from this, I mean, I must give it to them, looks good. Slavia have been brilliant with me, got me a shirt for tonight's game too, but look at the mistake on their Fusion. If you know me, I am forever grateful, so I still can't wait to see the shirt. But the time is nearly 3 o'clock and we're going to be going inside that stadium to be doing something special. And now we're definitely ready to go in. And it's not a bad entrance. either, is it? Well, this isn't bad, is it? This is the mix zone where obviously all of the interviews are. So when they interview Arteta, Declan Rice later, for example, I mean, it'll be here. TV camera's already ready. This is nuts when you think about it. So just to explain what we're doing, we're going to be walking out to the Champions League anthem because they have to do it in preparation for the real thing later. Well, this is stuff you don't see, is it? This is stuff you really don't see. So I guess later that's where the ref would stand. I love how Matey's got his captain's armband on as well. That's brilliant. He does as well. Wait, where's your armband? That's what we want. So Arsenal here, you got Slavia this side. I just love how seriously they take this. And ever since they've just called him Martin Odegaard. That's brilliant. What a gaff. What a gaff. It's a proper test, isn't it? That's where the ultras will be behind the goal. But they won't be saying this when they walk out. Unreal this. Oh my God. This is just unbelievable. Flip it, God. I'm nervous and I'm not even playing. Here we go. All the best, Martin.
Handshake, handshake.
Yeah, team photo now, but we're on the pitch here. This is unbelievable. Well, that was a pretty unique experience, wasn't it? I mean, that's where the ultras be later. They've got the tifo ready, but for us just walking out to the anthem like that, I mean, that's just special, isn't it? You've got VAR just here, but all like the UEFA Champions League branding around the place is so special. After winning the league, I mean, this is the prize for it, eh? And it's not too bad playing a team like Arsenal. They've even got Barcelona to come here too. We've got the VIP area for later when the people come in. Really nice area though, isn't it? And don't get me wrong, I know that they're still preparing as well, so it's going to look even better. And they've got quite a few shirts here. Yeah, just a few. Aubameyang from the last time they faced. Yeah, I've just seen, we don't talk about that score last time. So 4 years since they last played each other in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. And here you got the presidential lounge, so some quite important people will be in there later. But from being here last time to now, I think they've renovated a lot of these rooms, which just looks so much more modern and clean. And this is not a bad model of the stadium either. Now that takes a bit of skill, doesn't it? I wouldn't even know where to begin with that, honestly. This is an absolute unit. I'm a big fella, but this trophy is quite big. So I'm gonna put it down before I drop it. But this is the trophy they won last season. There you go. Still waiting for the text. And also, the key to the city, every single time, you win the Prague derby. So they drew last time, but won the one before, so they've still kept the key. I never knew that until today, so I've learned something. Talking about the presidential suite, this is where the owner, CEO, directors would all sit here. They've got their own screens to watch a replay. And what isn't too bad either is the view they've got on the halfway line. They're absolutely treated up here. Well, I'm not surprised, they're the owner. Do you know what I mean? I can confirm just sitting here, it's absolutely phenomenal. But the aerial view of the stadium once again, wow, not bad. Well, this is a sight for you because some big names will be in here later. The mixed room, which has also been renovated. But the chairs, you can see the tables have got two nice comfy seats. And then Arteta will be speaking here later, for example. And it's fair to say the Slavia media team have a good view of the game too. Wow, treated. But it's so interesting actually walking around and seeing the preparations ahead of the big night. So just behind me, you've got the fan zone here at Slavia Prague. And we're gonna be trying some fish and chips because they have a special for every single club who come to Slavia, come to Prague. They always have like the local dish of that opponent. So today's Arsenal, England, fish and chips. I'm gonna put that to the test. Is it going to be good? We're going to be finding out. Here it is, fish and chips, $1.99, which basically is about £7. And I don't think you're ever going to get a fish and chips for £7 in the UK, so they've done well here. And this is what we have on show for £7. I mean, it's not bad, is it? Either way, they're trying their best, and it's a great little initiative they're having for every club. They're bringing their food to this city. Now that was superb. Now that was top class. That's a good 8 out of 10 for me. And here is the gift from Slavia. Oh my word. Honestly, I am more than match ready now. And inside this bag, here it is, thanks to the club. Look at that. Look at the stars going down as well. This is a proper football shirt. Not just that too, the Champions League patches. Today against Arsenal. Thank you to Slavia. That is incredible. Look at that. And here we are. Let's have a look outside.
once more. And we are row 19 for this game, so I mean we're going to have a great view. We have got a fantastic view, the ultra section just further on, but next to us on the right we have got Arsenal fans in the corner. It will be very interesting to hear how good they are away from home. I have got to say, because of the UEFA regulations, I can't film the pitch today. Especially being a guest from Slavia, I've got to be on best behaviour, but the atmosphere is going to speak for itself. So now that we're in the stadium, we've got to check in on Footballogy, press yes on that, and honestly, I'm just absolutely buzzing for this game to kick off. Arsenal are playing their starting 11, bar a few, which I'm excited for, but you can collect badges on Footballogy too. We are ready for the game, and make sure you download Footballogy. And here they come. Slavia Prague out for the training and a warm-up. I mean, look at this though. The whole ultra stand behind the goal, already filled up. It's an incredible sight, but not just Slavia, but Arsenal too. They are out. It's not the strongest starting 11 for Arsenal, but it's a lineup worthy of winning, let's put it that way. I'm still expecting at least 3 goals from them. They haven't conceded for the entire of October, so it'll be tough for Slavia to even score. This was the last game for Slavia, literally on the weekend, to celebrate another year as a football club. I want to say they made a tifo too. In fact, they did. Look at the pyro show at the bottom, the tifo just above it. The 2nd of November, every single year, they celebrate as a club. But these ultras are just the best in Europe. If it's better, then let me know, because the creativity, the consistency, how loud they are, nothing beats Slavia in my eyes. Max Dalman is an absolute joke of a footballer. I hope he comes on in the second half. I still can't believe a 15-year-old can be this good at football. I've just got a drink, and look at these cups. It's a Champions League Slavia Cup with all of the games they've got to play. Look, Atalanta, Tottenham, Inter, Barca, Bodo Glimt, Athletic Bilbao, Paphos. I mean, they've got all the clubs. But isn't that a great collectible cup for Slavia? That's brilliant. I have noticed down the bottom too, there are a few Arsenal fans here. But admittingly, they are from this country. They just love Arsenal from here. Look at this on the opposite side before the players come out. Oh my word. All as one, jumping and doing the Poznan. They are all dressed in black. That was the dress code for today. Oh, and now there really is going to be a show. As you can hear the Arsenal fans in this corner, this really is going to be a show coming up. The lights are out, everything. So when are the players walking out there? That's the question. And here we go then, Slavia Prague versus Arsenal in the Champions League. I can't even hear myself. The music's so loud. This was us earlier, listening to the anthem, walking out. That was the real thing. Just a few more people in and out. But Arsenal have not conceded in the entirety of October. Tough test this for Slavia. There it is at Slavia, the Champions League anthem. I just wonder when they are going to be unveiling that tifo. But here they are together as one, Arsenal. Then applauding the travelling fans. I want to say the last time Declan Rice was here was when he won the Conference League with West Ham. Respect to the Arsenal fans. I know I'm next to them, but they are pretty loud right now. But we have now officially kicked off. I can't show you any of the highlights here. But let's just hope for a good game and a load of goals. Shoots! It's just wide. They actually had a big chance there. Big chance. Slavia have started so brightly. It's impressing me. But then Arsenal just find a way of just not conceding. It looks like the display will be happening any moment, because look what's already here. Blocked out the pathways. But it looks like any moment this display will be showing. I think they're just counting it down. There you go. That is the display, and I want to say that's 133 years as a football club. Not fair play to Slavia yet again, smashing it. They had a really good display the other day, but this again, they can just do it on a consistent basis all the time. And there it goes. The display is complete, but that's good. Celebrating the club the other day, but they still do it this game. 133 years as a club. Another idea executed. They're just starting to find their rhythm, Arsenal. Potential penalty check. That might be for a handball, which is a flick on header from Gabriel. In all honesty, I'm the other side, but so I can't really tell you. Yeah, he's checking VAR. Go into the screen. I believe Gabriel flicked on the header and it hit the hand. That's what I presume. Oh, it didn't take long at all. He literally was at the screen for 10 seconds and he gave it. And it does say on the screen, handball too. Handball offence, touched the ball with his left hand. It's very precise, isn't it? But a big chance for Saka to put Arsenal 1-0 up. All the whistles in front of the Slavia ultras. It's a big moment. A lot of pressure. Here he goes. And yeah, it's 1-0 to Arsenal. The goalkeeper guessed the right way as well. It was a really good, powerful penalty towards the corner. Do you know what? Credit to Saka, because under that pressure, done really well. Foul the other way, and these guys are not happy, really not happy. Oh, I'll tell you that now. And the referee blows for half time, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal at the break. But the whistles are for the referee and the decisions in the first half. I mean, I need to watch these back. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. They're very organised, and to be honest, I feel like they've deserved the lead. And the second half is underway. Let's see what it has in store. I just find it so difficult in my mind to just think that Slavia will score against a defence which didn't concede for a month. And I'll tell you what, Arsenal have just made it 2. Literally, the start of the second half too. Mikel Moreno. Well, that was literally about 40 seconds into the second half. It was really well worked, and literally at the start of the second half, there you go. Arsenal have made it 2. But one thing you've got to give respect for, as the title is the best ultras in Europe, and they're still singing 2-0 down, you've got to respect it. In England, you know that would be silent right now. Do you know what I find crazy, right? Because Slavia under-19s played Arsenal under-19s earlier, and Slavia won 5-1, by the way. That's crazy in itself. Max Staumann was like 15 years old, right? Yet he would be the youngest in the under-19s, probably one of the best players too. And then in the first team too, 50. It just doesn't add up in my mind. All I can say is the North Bank is louder than the clock end. It feels like the olders, which are the North Bank, versus the clock end, which are the more of the youngsters, the Ashburton Army. After that chant of going back and forth with each other, they've just made it even more louder now. And it's 3-0. Mikel Moreno makes it 3. 2 goals for him, and Arsenal are cruising to victory. Kind of came out of nowhere, to be fair, but there's the third.
By number 23, Mikel Merino.
Now that Arsenal are 3-0 up, it looks like Max Staumann is going to be coming on for his Champions League debut. Mate, 15 years old. It's a joke. Like, if one of these guys puts a 2-footer on Max Staumann, like, isn't that assault? Isn't it assault? What a joke of a footballer. England have got 1 star in their hands. And here he comes, Max Staumann on. It's just an utter joke. It's a credit to him to be this good at this age. 2009 he was born. Like, come on. I'm not being funny, but he's probably going to be taking a flight after the game. Tomorrow morning he's got a history lesson. What did he tell his lads? Just in Prague last night playing for Arsenal in the Champions League whilst he's doing his GCSEs. It makes no sense. And now the Ultras have got the scarves out all as one. Now it seems like everyone in the stadium's getting the scarves out. Literally everyone in the stadium. Fair play. All as one, this football club. A great community, as you can tell from the fans on that side, which is great. Every single time I visit this football club, I feel like I fall in love with it even more. Another foul, honestly. That's 2 fouls now already for Down. He's been on the pitch 2 minutes and 2 players have already fouled him. Now look at the Slavia fans swaying side by side, different directions.
Andre Anus.
Anus, that must be his Champions League debut too. Penalty! Wow. And it looks like they finally might concede. I mean, VAR, they're checking it. Okay, you know, they might not concede. They might not. The referee has disallowed it. Yeah, no penalty. Clean sheet remains. Oh my word. They have even got VAR behind them. I mean, if it wasn't a pen, then it wasn't a pen, but the clean sheet still continues. These guys are absolutely mental. How have they got their tops off in this weather then? I'll tell you, I'm not getting my tits out, there's no way. Now, they are crazy. They are absolute nutters. I can't tell if it's weird that I'm filming topless men right now. It does feel a bit weird, I must be honest. But what are they doing? They are crazy. They are absolutely crazy. And I think that'll be that. Yeah, full time. Arsenal win 3-0. But I'll tell you what, as always, I've enjoyed my time here at Slavia Prague. Thank you so much for inviting me here. I've had a little bit of an accent before the game, and then during the game, I mean, Arsenal are just showing their qualities. They are so good. Fair play to them Arsenal fans. They're singing clean sheet again, LA. But if you enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy this one too. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.